The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will make it into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete here.
Bridgewater's pass.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants. Returning is Peppers. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing Jones. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Short on the stop.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Jones now throwing on first down. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Panthers' 23-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. From the 10, 1st and goal. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Saquon Barkley.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. And
he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Complete to Chris Manning.
They're able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
30-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Bridgewater able to get this to Thomas, his tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Bridgewater again. And that one goes incomplete on the drop.
Intended for
That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
It's now fourth.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Damian.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
That's taken on the 25. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10.
Their own 40-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
At the 35-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Good.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's brought down by...
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
He was brought down by Adrian.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 89 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Rolling to his right. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Loss of 5 yards.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 26 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the score Giants.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
A first down carry for Barkley. Barkley, a first down and more. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 44 yards on the ground. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Bridgewater on first down. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
At the 40-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And again, it's Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.